The quantum key by Hanson Chien and Liew is a brand new take on the pen through anything. This uses a regular looking house key, but it holds a diabolical, precision crafted secret. This is so well made, and it has other applications in addition to the key through bill or key through card. But is this right for you? Today, we're going to find out. Watch this. We have an ordinary house key and a yellow post-it note. We're going to take this house key and this post-it note, and here's what we're going to do. Watch the key. We can stab it right through the post-it note, right through. As you can see, it's going right through, but watch. If I just pull it out, it's completely restored. And there's the key. There's the post-it note, both intact. If you find this review helpful, please hit that subscribe button because it really helps out this channel. Now, what do you get when you purchase this? When you purchase the Quantum Key by Hanson Chien, you'll receive this very beautiful holographic box. Inside the box, you'll receive a few things. First of all, you'll receive this. This is your ordinary key. It looks just like a regular house key that you could see on someone else's keychain. You'll also receive a key ring, and this is very nice. You can store all your everyday keys or gimmicked keys on it, and you'll receive the star of the show. This is your quantum key gimmick. It's very nice, very precision crafted. You can look at it up close. You won't see a thing. And finally, you'll receive this. You'll receive, I don't know if it's leather or something else. I don't think it's leather. You'll receive this. This is a pouch to store your keys. And this allows for a very cool switch of the keys, and you can put this on your keychain. As you can see, there's a hole on the top and it fits on your keychain, and it allows you to store both keys, hold everything together so you don't lose any pieces of the gimmick. And in addition, it allows for a very cool switch. You could look at those keys up close. You would never see a difference. It's very cool. Now, what is the quality of the gimmick? The gimmick quality is brilliant. It should last you a lifetime as long as you take care of it. Some people have compared this to Ignition by Chris Smith. Ignition is pretty similar. It's another key through bill. Ignition's amazing as well, and you can hand Ignition out for examination as soon as you're finished the effect. However, I feel like the handling for Quantum Key is slightly better, and spectators feel like they're examining the keys and you're using the same keys throughout the whole routine thanks to the clever structure of the routine. Also, I feel like the Quantum Keys look so much more ordinary than the Ignition key. The Quantum Key looks just like a key you'd find around the house. The Ignition key could draw suspicion because it doesn't look ordinary. Now, how's the tutorial? The tutorial is nice and concise. It's about 25 minutes long. Hanson Chien is speaking in Chinese, I think. It could be Mandarin or Cantonese, I'm not sure. But there are subtitles, and they're very easy to read. The video is pretty thorough. Hanson will show you some variations of the handling. He'll do a live performance. He'll show you what you get, how to maintain the gimmick. And he'll even go through some other applications such as a key bend and a key bite. There's no elastic, there's no thread, there's nothing that's going to break over time. So as long as you take care of the gimmick, you should be fine. But yeah, the tutorial's really good. Hanson goes through everything. He leaves no stone unturned. Now, is this a social media or a real life effect? This could work for both social media and real life. And this can be performed surrounded as well. And the gimmick, this can withstand a lot of scrutiny because this was precision and engineered by Liew. He just did an amazing job with the engineering. The gimmick, it just looks amazing. Now, is this examinable? At the beginning and at the end, if you do a switch, the key is examinable. The bill is also examinable and can be borrowed from the spectator as well. I understand that some of you don't want to do a switch, and I completely get that. But keep in mind that the switch is completely justified, and it's very good because Hanson has structured the routine so that the spectators feel like you're using the same key throughout the whole routine. Now let's talk about the difficulty and practicality of the effect. If you can perform pen through anything, the classic, then you can definitely perform this. It's a really easy effect and not much skill is required to do it. It's practical for many situations, including close-up magic, walk-around magic, and even impromptu performing situations, because this is a great everyday carry. Is there any DIY required? For the key through card hypervisual handling, and I love that handling, yes, there is DIY for that handling. But for the ordinary bill penetration, the key bite, and the key bend, which I wasn't too much of a fan of, the key bend, there's no DIY required for any of those. Pocket space. How much pocket space is required? This takes up next to no pocket space. We always carry our keys around. So this can just go on your keychain. How I'm going to carry this is I'm going to carry it in this pouch. I'm going to carry both keys on this pouch, and I'm going to put the pouch on the keychain, because you will want to be careful so you don't lose the gimmick, because there is a component to the gimmick that you could lose if you're not careful with it. You can carry the keys just on the keychain as is, and you shouldn't have a problem as long as you're careful. But I just want that extra layer of security so I know that I'm not going to lose the gimmick. So I would just put it in the pouch. And that'll ensure the gimmick stays intact, and it'll also allow you to do a very cool switch that is imperceptible. Now, what is the reset like? This trick resets instantly and can be repeated immediately, going from table to table. What is the price? This costs, it's out of stock right now everywhere I looked. I looked on Hanson Chien's website. I couldn't find it. I looked on Alakazam Magic's website, and it costs about 60 UK pounds, but it is currently out of stock. 60 UK pounds, which is about 70 US dollars. Is it worth the price? In my opinion, this is a bit expensive for the trick itself, because think about it. It is just a pen through anything, but with a key. It is precision crafted. You are getting a crazy gimmick, but it is, in a sense, just a one-trick pony. I know you can do other things with it, like the key bite or the key bend. I wasn't too big of a fan of the key bend because it kind of looked a bit gimmicky, but you can do some other stuff with it, but I think it's a bit expensive for what you get. I wish it could have been closer to maybe 50 or even 60 US dollars. If you plan on performing this, it's definitely worth the price, because I think this is better than Ignition, but only by a little bit. And this is quite a bit more expensive than Ignition. Now, what are the pros and cons? The pros are this is easy to do, it's angle proof, it resets instantly, it's fun to perform, it works on many objects including borrowed bills, it even works on polymer bills and paper bills, it works on cards and other items. Also, they can hear the sound of the bill tearing, and then it restores. You can even have the bill restore in their hand, which is awesome. This is examinable also after and before the routine. You can do magic with the everyday object. A key is an everyday object, and it looks super inconspicuous. It doesn't look like a gimmick. It also includes a lot of stuff in the box. It'll last a lifetime. It's a super well-crafted gimmick. The cons are it's a bit expensive, and there is a piece that you can lose if you're not careful. And also, I feel like the method for pen through anything is a little bit widespread at this point. A lot of lay people know it. So some people may try to guess the method, and they may get it correct. But because of the structuring of the routine, if you hand the gimmick out immediately after you're done, this can put all their worries or put all their theories to bed. But what percent am I giving this? I'm giving this an 89%. I like this gimmick a lot. It has replaced Ignition for me, and I recommend you pick it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.